generous of spirit. He's a motivator and always seems to put himself ahead of everyone, or everyone else ahead of himself. Stephen, really. Everyone else comes first, in Stephen's view. I've seen a few of the videos he's put together of himself and his classmates. I think we get to see one next door when this ceremony is over. He has many traits, one of course of which is his sense of humor, which we're all grateful for. Well, perhaps it's his psychology background, or perhaps it's just his nature. But whatever it is, it's just one of the reasons why his colleagues selected him to be this year's student speaker. Please welcome one of our newest RNs, Mr. Stephen Doe.
I was initially told that there'd be around 50 guests here with us tonight, but I was actually not prepared to speak in front of a room full of people. Well, either way, I'll give it the best I got. My name is Stephen, and it's with extreme honor for me to have the opportunity to speak here in front of everyone tonight. Distinguished faculty, students, parents, relatives, friends. Good evening, and congratulations to the College of Graduate Nursing, Cohort 8. I'm not sure I'm at liberty to say this yet, but I believe that 100% of our class passed the state boards. And it's official that we are all RNs. With last year's cohort, the director of our program, Dr. Lopez here, she made a bet that if every student had passed the boards, she would shave her head. When she saw our cohort and what we were capable of, she was too afraid to make that bet. First off, I would like to thank Jeannie, who put this marvelous event together to allow us all an opportunity to share this memorable night. Also the faculty who has worked tirelessly to mold us into scholars and passionate healthcare providers. Lastly, I want my classmates here to give a roaring hand of applause to the people that are sitting behind us who have come far and well to be with us tonight. If it wasn't for their love and support, we wouldn't be here tonight, us students. Today is actually a very busy day for me and my family. It's Chinese New Year, so Happy New Year's. Yay! And it's also my cousin's birthday, who is actually one of my biggest supporters. Woo! Yeah, Sean! Woo! But when I asked my family if they would like to come, there was no doubt in my mind that they would be here tonight. I love you guys.
We love you!
Well, where do I begin? This program stressed me out to the point of destruction. I know that hair loss runs in my family, but I was not expecting it to happen so soon for me. After applying and working so hard to get into Western University of Health Sciences, I couldn't wait to start my first day. That feeling of excitement lasted 2 days. And the schoolwork immediately kicked in. I've learned about every cell of every organ that composes the human body. I have gained more knowledge about childbearing and childbirth than I could have ever asked for. To the point where I felt as if I had given birth. I remember my daily schedule. My alarm would go off at 6:30 a.m., and I would naturally slap the snooze button to get that extra 2 to 3 more minutes of sleep. But after snoozing it a 5th time, it was well past 7 a.m., and I'd spring out of bed, grab my backpack, a banana, and rush for the door. Even though I told myself the night before that I would wake up early, look nice and get ready for school, and have a balanced breakfast. I realized that up until this day, that actually never happened. Once on campus, I would be in lecture until well into the evening, and then study well into the night. At around 1 or 2 a.m., I would crawl through my mess of a room, find some open space, and immediately pass out. Trying to avoid the thought that I would have to do the same thing again tomorrow. I would see pictures and read posts on Facebook of all the fun things my family and friends were doing. While the best thing I had to look forward to was trying new flavors of frozen lean cuisines, which was always a letdown. I really hit rock bottom during one of the courses in first semester. I remember the day well. Dr. Shaksher was lecturing about some mental disorders, listing off some of the signs and symptoms. Hallucination, depression, insomnia. I stopped listening there because I realized that all these symptoms closely reminded me of myself. But I'm merely kidding. This program just turned me into a hypochondriac. It is weird how I'm standing here and being here in this moment. It makes me realize how special this event really is. In life, I believe that there are many defining factors. For me, my first defining moment was in 2005 when I lost my mom due to a year-long battle with breast cancer. At the age of 15 and having a weak support system, things were easily looking downhill for me. I had a time period of severe depression. It felt as if I had lost sight of who I was. I continued to finish high school, and to my family and friends' surprise, I finished my bachelor's degree 4 years later. It did not stop there. Now I'm standing here as a graduate student, having finished my RN license, and continuing to work towards becoming a family nurse practitioner. Standing here tonight makes it clear that although the passing of my mom made me feel as if I had lost my identity, I was actually creating it. Regardless of what misfortunes that comes your way, it's how you respond to that hardship that truly defines your success. This group here, my cohort, my colleagues, my friends, they have shown that by sitting here today and how they have responded to all the stress and adversity this past year and a half threw at them. It just goes to show the character of these brilliant people. Looking at them all just makes me feel so humbled to have been a part of this cohort. I have not seen a group of individuals as determined, as driven, and as hardworking as this group here. We've bled, we've sweat, we've cried, we've been through a special journey together. We bled from secretly trying to start IVs on each other. Only so we wouldn't have to mess up on others. We'd sweat when there's only 5 minutes left when taking our final. We'd cry when finishing that final. But most importantly, we have stuck together from start to finish. Although at times it was frustrating seeing the same faces day in and day out. I could not have asked for a better group of people to have gone through this special journey with. I feel blessed to be a part of the College of Graduate Nursing, and more specifically, Cohort 8. Many of these students not only helped me with my academic life, but also took interest into my personal life. Making me grow as a scholar and as a person. Not and that's something that will hold near and dear to my heart for the rest of my life. I've truly become a better person because of it. Not only did I receive a fine education at Western U, but I've also gained many lifelong friendships. It is with extreme honor to be on this journey and continue on this journey with such bright individuals. Although our job is not done, this is a pivotal milestone that should not be celebrated lightly. I can say with confidence that this group here will excel and be leaders in whatever they continue to do. Tonight is a night to allow us to reflect back on this last year and a half and really commemorate on how much we have accomplished. Today you have achieved something special, and I know that if you keep the same attitude, the same drive as you have thus far, I will see you in the next few years during our graduation. Thank you everyone for coming here, and I wish the best of luck to everyone in whatever they